This is our review of the top 5 most talked about WallStreetBets stocks to buy right now. I'm Hugh from WallStreetX, and at number 5 we have Snapchat, SNAP. The WSX 1 year for Snapchat is 779 or a 6.5% upside, but analysts think it's going to hit 1024 this time next year, which is a staggering 40% upside over today. We put the risk as medium, we put the reward as medium, we put this as a buy. It has a fair valuation and high earnings forecasts. High debt levels though, but they have met or exceeded their last 4 earnings calls, which is a great sign. The revenue is pretty flat, but their net income has been improving, which is great. Most analysts are a hold on Snapchat, interestingly enough. Overall, not a bad pick, but we think there are better stocks that offer more reward potential based on their similar risk, and that's certainly not helped out by Snapchat's high debt levels and flat revenue. However, this is a good choice if you really believe in Snapchat's business model and if you're an investor who can ride out short to medium-term volatility. Number 4 on the list is OKLO Inc. or OKLO stock. We actually don't have a projection for this, but analysts say it's going to hit 70.86 this time next year, which is a 1.5% upside. We put the risk as medium. We put the risk as high. We put the reward as medium. We don't have a rating for this. We don't feel comfortable quite yet because there's no revenue or earnings. It has a $19 billion market cap despite that. Very low debt levels. It's a completely speculative play. Most analysts, though, are a moderate buy. This is a classic example of a pre-revenue play, and as an investor, it's up to you to determine if this company is worth the $19 billion valuation. But no matter the answer, this is going to be a high-risk, high-reward stock, and that is something to keep in mind. But given the speculation, I can see why this certainly makes the list of the top talked-about stocks at WallStreetBets right now. Number 3 is Intel, INTC. Probably didn't expect this one. I certainly didn't. The WSX 1 year for Intel is 24.24 or a 1% decline over today, but analysts think it's going to decrease 9.2% to 22.24 this time next year. We put the risk as medium, we put the reward as low. That's going to make Intel a sell for us. It does have a fair valuation, pretty mixed, but mostly low revenue growth forecasts going forward. Average debt levels, which is great. Mixed earnings calls results recently. The revenue is holding and the net income has come down quite a lot recently. Most analysts are going to be a hold on Intel. That's kind of sums up the whole story of Intel right now. I mean, it all comes down to their earnings potential. It's mixed. It's kind of forecasted to go lower in the short term and then pick up in the medium. But if you are a contrary investor and you believe in Intel and you're able to think that it's going to pull itself out of this rut, this is the perfect time to buy on Intel while it's down and wait for that upswing, especially while it's still at its great valuation. Number 2 is Tesla. No surprise here, TSLA. The WSX 1 year for Tesla is 35.09 or a 1.6% decline, but analysts think it's going to decline 4.5% to 335.13. We put the risk as high, we put the reward as medium. Tesla for us is going to be a sell as well. It has a super high valuation and fairly high earnings forecast from analysts. It has missed its last 2 earnings calls, and we're going to get to that in a second. Very low debt levels, plateauing revenue and net income. Most analysts are a hold on Tesla right now. It's not quite as bad as Intel. It's not in the same rut, but it is in a bit of a sticky situation because if they can't start meeting or exceeding their earnings estimates, that high valuation is going to come crashing down, and that's going to add a lot of risk to the stock right now. So keep that in mind if you're looking at this one. And the number 1 talked about stock on WallStreetBets for the past week has been NVDA. The WSX 1 year for NVIDIA is 206.9 or a 23.9% increase. Analysts say it's going to hit 206.93, which is the exact same as us, 23.9%. The risk is low, the reward is high. We put NVIDIA as a buy. It has a very high valuation, but it has extremely high forecasted earnings forecasts to match. They've been consistently beating their earnings calls, very low debt levels, and great, insanely good TTM revenue and net income levels. I mean, nothing but up. Most analysts are still a strong buy on NVIDIA, even after its latest rally. So many reasons to be bullish on this one. Overall, a great addition to any portfolio, even with that high valuation. Most analysts are very positive on this one, and so are we. And those are going to be the most talked about stocks on WallStreetBets right now. If you want to see the 3 best quantum computing stocks to buy, go ahead and check out this video right here. Otherwise, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you next video.